Well, welcome all, and welcome Mr. Barry Peatling to the Barry Peatling Sports Show.
And welcome to you, Colin Sutcliffe, and all my viewers in the state and around the world. It's been a very sad week in Australia, as everybody probably around the world knows that Phillip Hughes got hit by a cricket ball and died. Very sad day.
Very, very, very sad. The Israeli captain also died from a cricket ball incident this week as well.
Oh yes, I heard that news.
Yes. He was umpiring and hit the wickets. He got hit in the head too.
The umpire. Yeah, that was on the news, but he wasn't a player, it was an umpire. But
he was a captain in the 80s and 90s of Israel.
I didn't know that, a cricket side of Israel.
Yep. A very small side. They're in the
they play
Division F.
Play against themselves, do they?
Well, you know,
not in the
well, in the Middle East, there's some good cricket teams, like UAE and Afghanistan.
They got cricket sides too, they?
Yep.
They wouldn't have time to play cricket; they're always shooting each other.
Well,
they probably drop their ammos and rifles and play cricket.
There's been a lot of tributes this week for Phillip Hughes, and this is your time, Barry's time, to give a tribute to Phillip Hughes, Barry.
Well, his only word here was, I remember when he first started in the Shield, as I said to you last week, he made, I think he was the youngest player to make 2 consecutive hundreds in Shield cricket, and he was 19, I think.
He also got
Sue holds that record.
Yeah, he also got a century in the youngest player to get a century in a Sheffield Shield final.
Did he?
Yeah, against Victoria.
Look, I remember that all these things, the papers were saying, oh, this is the new Don Bradman. I mean, Don Bradman for start was a right-hander. But I would say he was on the way to being as good as Adam Gilchrist. He had the same way of batting, tacked all the time, and very, very forceful batsman. Never wasted, a bit like David Warner now.
Yep, and he burst onto the scene.
Oh, look, he made it. It was just, well, he made 3 Test centuries in 26 Tests, which is not bad, 1 every 7. But he was he used to bat number 3, didn't he?
Open.
So he opened, didn't he? But he was just, another thing about him too, I was going to mention later, but I mentioned that he was a very good, knowledgeable man about cow breeding. I reckon he's one of the best. He can pick a cow. So that was a little minor thing.
Side point.
Was that,
so what's been the response around the world?
Look, everybody around the world, I can't believe how it sort of snowballed, because even Queen Elizabeth sent a telegram to their parents, to Phil Hughes' parents last week, 3 days ago. And of course, all the Pakistanis and South Africans, and Mike Gaddings sent him a special. Apparently, he was playing with Mike Gaddings' county side in county cricket.
Yeah.
I don't know what the name of the county side was, but Mike Gaddings sort of. But everywhere around the world, all the cricketers, all the first-class cricketers, have all acknowledged he was a very
So they've got
good batsman.
Indian players going to the funeral on Wednesday. That's in 2 days' time.
Well, they're out here. They are out here, but and of course, I really do think I might have changed my mind a little bit. I thought they should have played that Test, but now after thinking a bit more about it, I don't think the players will be focused. No. Especially Michael Clarke.
Adelaide next week.
So it's going to be scrubbed, I think.
Yeah, scrubbed.
Wiped off.
They may put it in January, but
no, it'll be scrubbed off. You can't just. All these things are all organised.
Now, was he a very popular team member of the Test team, Barry?
Well, I'm sure. Look, I had nothing to do with him, but I've seen it what went on. But all the players that I've listened to in the last couple of weeks, especially Michael Clarke, he treated him like a brother.
Yeah, younger brother.
He was because he didn't have a brother, and he used to call him bro. And now he was. Well, it's all the county players, county cricket competition over in England, they all sent messages about to his parents, and acknowledged he was a champion batsman, a champion fella.
Yep.
I mean, some of these smart little fellas think they're pretty smart, and they try to be too smart playing cricket, and it doesn't get him anywhere. But he got on with everybody.
Yep.
But that was a bit of a shame. That anyway, well, I do think most of the world knows, even the people in Mount Everest know he's died now.
Yeah. So, what other memories do you have of him, Barry?
Well, most of the memories I had of him was when he first started. I couldn't believe how much he was a stroke maker, Colin. I mean, I thought he went number 3, but he said he opened the bat. But he was, as soon as he come in, there was no mucking around, just poking around, and 1 to 2 hours. It took him about 1 to 2 hours to get settled away he went, and just smashed him around. And he's a very good fieldsman too. But he was just a classy, bit like Adam Gilchrist to watch, because Adam Gilchrist he entertained one day in the test, and same was Phillip Hughes.
So was he a good young cricketer, Barry?
Well, I seen a couple of nights ago. I reckon when he was training in the under-12s. The under-12s used to train next door to the senior players where he lived. What's the name of that town? It's a very funny name.
It's in New South Wales, somewhere, some country.
But what happened, the senior cricketers used to stop and watch him batting next door in the nets. And that's how good he was. And I think he played shield cricket about 17, didn't he?
Pretty young, yeah.
But he was just a natural cricketer and a natural good fella.
Very good. So
what more can you want?
No, exactly. Let's get to his statistics.
Yeah, he played 20. Well, we'll get the shield stuff out. I don't know how many shield games he played for. Did he play for? He probably played about 4 or 5 years, wasn't he?
Yeah.
But his shield average was. Did you give me that? That was a test average 32.
I'll tell you his first class average.
All over. Because a 1 day average is 36.
Yeah, that's right. He's got a 1 day average of 36. He's got a first class average of 46.5. Right, he's got 2600s.
That's he's got 2600. Is that including shield and test cricket, right?
Yep, first class average. 2600s in first class career. His test average is
32.
30.65, which
that's pretty good.
It was pretty good, but he burst onto the scene and he had a few zeros. He had a few low
he's
scores.
He's an attacking cricketer, that's why you go out early. But for 32 for 26, I mean, it would have been nearly a walk-up start for next week's game, Colin.
Yeah.
After that 63, I mean, that's going to be everywhere. There's 63.
Yep, that's right.
Everywhere.
That's his the new retirement.
Yeah. He's changed a few things in the world. His death, I can tell you now. The 408 is going to be on all the cricket grounds.
Yep.
It's a pretty big thing. I mean, you don't get this sort of publicity, Colin, if you're not a good fella. I can tell you now.
No, yeah.
He's just a natural good fella.
Good guy.
Phillip, you're going to be a sad loss.
Sad loss. And so it was an emotional time for you, Barry, and for most of the world.
Well, I wrote something on Facebook a couple of days ago, and one of the persons who wrote before me a comment about Phillip Hughes, he said, if anyone doesn't get a tear in their eye writing this message, there's something wrong. And I got a couple of tears in my eye when I was writing my message too, so there you go. And there's probably thousands like me.
Yep.
Just can't believe that he's gone.
Very sad.
Can't be any sadder than that.
Okay, Barry, well, since the bouncer is pretty lethal, should it go?
No way, Colin, no way in the world. I said before we come in, I was telling you, Colin, that the Kiwi New Zealanders playing Pakistan agreed before their game 2 days ago to be no bouncers bowled and no one fielding in close. That's gone a bit over the top. I mean, it'll probably never happen again, this bounce, a ball hitting someone's head and killing them. It's only been one. So they used to, the goal umpire, but he must have been too slow to get away.
The umpire. Yeah.
But no, I think you can't take the bounce out of the game. No way. So it's enough said about that.
So we need
move on.
It's a tough game, and they are well protected, but they can't take the bouncer out of the game.
Well, the helmet wouldn't protect because it was down here. Down his here.
That's right. Or in the back of his neck here.
The helmet comes around here, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Around the side of your head.
Yeah. So that's a tribute to Phillip Hughes. Now getting on to the Chelsea Football Club.
Well, I just happened to bump into Ryan Stewart up when I was boating on Saturday, because the Liberals got the flick too. It's a good job. He said, because he looks at me, because he's going to be a new recruit. He never played last year. Of course, Nyes is coming back, and Adam Anderson. And I said, how'd the training go? He said, oh, look, this fella's going to be a star. And I said, what about the big fella? He said, oh, we got one coming back. I'm going Wednesday night and have a look at him myself. But he said, look, and he said, we should make the 5.
Yeah, okay.
So, well, he's the next captain. He should know what's going on. So that was quite good to know that they're moving along all right, and they're all very happy with the coach.
Very good. So, any Cheerios, Barry?
You always got Cheerios, Colin.
We've got this little card here. You want to thank
little Carla,
little girl there.
That's Annie's daughter, Carla, and
Uncle Barry, and it's got a little message on the back.
You can read it out, read it out.
Well, they can see it themselves.
That's her writing too.
There we go. So, what have you got to say about that?
I saw her because I thanked her last week, but yeah, she's a little sweetheart, little Carla. Her mum's going to Manila today, and they're going for a ride up to Manila to stay in what do you call those, motels, and stay the night. They're very excited. Get driven down because Lloyd is going for a cruise, a 10-day cruise all around the world.
Right.
That's Annie's cousin who owns a house.
Yeah.
Her and husband.
Yep.
She's the one that put that photo of my football and my birthday cake there.
But you'll see after the video.
Yeah, you'll see after. It'll be on there so you can see a very nice cake. Richmond colour cake and a football. And
you're very appreciative of that.
I did. Thanked her very much, yeah.
Other Cheerios there, Barry?
Now, Cheerios, and I was talking to PH. He rang up for my birthday on, well done, Phil. He's telling me that Jerry's been away in New South Wales. So what have you been up to, Jerry, in New South Wales? You're back in Cairns now, they tell me.
Yeah.
Look after Phil too. Of course, Kirsty and Paul, they own the post office in Cairns.
Kirsty and Paul?
Yeah. They're both Geelong supporters. Geelong, and they're in Cairns.
Fair enough, yeah, makes sense.
And of course, PH, Shandy and Carlos. Shandy, did I show you the photo of Shandy or not? Very attractive. Carl rings are very attractive too, so look out. And of course, Carlos, how you behaving yourself, looking after Phil. What do you call him, Uncle Phil or
Uncle
whatever?
Phil,
yeah. Who else I was going to get? Oh yeah, Annie and Carla, yeah.
Of course.
They've had a couple of exciting days. Annie's been Vanilla. He's going the second time in 2 days.
Right.
In a taxi.
Wow.
Of course, Carla's going up there today, and they're very excited up there because they get excited pretty easy up there. And they then start eating all day and night. They don't eat all that at night. They don't play music.
They're fun.
Just eat and talk. But anyway, thanks very much for bringing up, and hope everything's going right in Cairns, and I think the Tigers will be finishing the top 3 this year, Phil, so just mark them in. But anyway, that's about all we got today for that. Well, it wasn't not exciting video, but it was. I thought I'd do my little bit for Mr. Phillip Hughes, who was a sensational cricketer and a sensational fella. So that's all we got for today.
That's goodbye from me.
Bye bye.